Hi, friends. I hope this finds you managing well and with some ease. These are really uncertain times we're living through. And I know that we all have a lot of space in our lives. Most of us do. And what I'm finding is that I'm so appreciating my practices that tend to my body, my mind, and my heart, but also reminds me that I am not just this body, but consciousness, loving awareness itself. But having said that, these are times when we're all doing things to tend to ourselves. And sometimes it means not doing things, and that feels certainly appropriate. I want to remind us that that's important sometimes, just to do nothing, to live in the unknown, to let things be as they are. Many of us are also finding ourselves involved in some projects, working with our grandkids on Zoom or seeing family in that way, visiting in that way, because we all need contact. Some of us have been cooking more. I've been cooking more and learning some new recipes. And I've been making these videos, which I've really enjoyed after so many years of not having weekly classes. But something I picked up that I haven't done in about 50 years is the guitar. And when I've done it really now only, I don't know, a few weeks. And I've made a commitment to practice, not every day, but I don't miss more than one day. And so I want to share a song with you. And I'm very much a beginner and it's a little edgy for me, but I'm going to go for it because I love to sing and I like this song and I think it has a good message for us. The name of it is Maybe It's Time to Let the Old Ways Die. That almost feels really apropos for these times and what we're living through. I know I'm thinking about how I'm living now and what is it I won't need to do later, and I know the world will be different. So here we go. First time I'm playing in front of people. And anyway, so while I'm playing, maybe you'll reflect on what it is that can let go for you. So here we go. It's definitely a little, they call it the CDTs, creative dynamic tension or whatever. Okay. Maybe it's time to let the old ways die. Maybe it's time to let the old ways die. Takes a lot to change a gal, and it takes a lot to try. Maybe it's time to let the old ways die. Nobody knows what waits for the dead. Nobody knows what waits for the dead. Some folks just believe in the things they've heard and the things they've read. Nobody knows what awaits for the dead. I'm glad I can't go back to where I came from. I'm glad those days are gone for good. But if I could take spirits from my past and bring them here, you know I would. You know I would. Nobody speaks to God these days. Nobody speaks to God these days. I'd like to think he's looking down and laughing at our ways. Nobody speaks to God these days. Oh, when I was a child, they tried to fool me. Said the worldly man was lost and hell was real. But I've seen hell in Reno, and this world's one big old Catherine wheel spinning still. Maybe it's time to let the old ways die. Maybe it's time to let the old ways die. It takes a lot to change your plans and a train to change your mind. Maybe it's time to let the old ways die. Oh, maybe it's time to let the old ways die. So, thanks. But as you hear those words, here's the invitation. Just reflect as you're moving through your day. What can let go? What's really needed? What's really important? I know that I am feeling like I'm amplifying my blessings by recognizing all that's really here, even during these really uncertain and challenging times. And I wish for those who are really not as fortunate, I know I have a blessed life, who are not as fortunate that they have some ease and that we all can do what we can. So I wish for you and I wish for everyone to know some peace and ease and find a way to just care for yourself, and may we care for each other. Thanks very much. Blessings to you, my friends.